younger, and the kids from my neighborhood, I ain't never played football. Like my cousins and stuff used to play football, so they used to come home with these wall marks on their helmets. And I used to just be like, man, what are those? Like, what's them? They be like, man, something like, that mean I'm out there hitting. That mean I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? That mean I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? When you got all the wall marks on your helmet and stuff. So, like, I looked at it as like a badge of honor. It showed that you went through, you know what I'm saying? You went through something. And you got something to show for it, you know what I'm saying? By the way your helmet look, just simple as that, the way your helmet look. Like, I say this all the time, and everything that I write or say, without the adversity I have faced in my life, I would not be the man I am today. You know, I'm sure everybody in this room had a point in their life, you know what I'm saying, where they just felt the lowest, like it was nothing that nobody could say, nobody could do that could fix it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had a few like that, man, academically, emotionally, physically, mentally, financially. It's just them war marks, man. That you just going through something time after time, them war marks. Over and over again. You never know when it's gonna stop. Never know when it's gonna stop. I remember my senior year of high school. I'm gonna start off with my testimony. I remember my senior year of high school. A girl I was dealing with, she had a pregnancy scare, and it's crazy that was that point in my life where it brought me closer to God, because I was scared out of my mind. Like, I was so scared, I told my mother, like, you know, when you scared, you run to your mother for anything. Like, I didn't expect myself to run to my mother for when I got a girl pregnant, but I ran to my mother, and I'm like, Ma, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm scared, I'm crying. And she looked at me like, man, look, it is what it is now. Ain't nothing you can do about it. If she pregnant, she pregnant. If she not, she not. But all I'm gonna tell you is, you just gotta do what you gotta do. My mother been having that mentality since I was a kid. I butt my head. All right, what you gonna do? You gonna hit the table back? You gotta do what you gotta do. Keep it moving. So after I told my mother that, I'm in my room like listening to gospel music, praying, trying not to look at no MTV videos and nothing. I'm in that job doing my homework. Never did my homework in high school, but when I thought I had that, about to have a kid, I'm doing all my homework. I'm beating myself up, man. And my mother, being a mother, she knew something was wrong. She came to my room. This is when I used to live upstairs. She came to my room. She used to always walk back and forth upstairs, you know what I'm saying, doing her hair or something. And she was singing this song, if it ain't one thing, it's another. She kept singing that song over and over and over. So she came to my room, she like, man, like, chill out. Like, you know what I'm saying, stop stressing, like, it is what it is. So she gave me a Bible. She said, read the book of Psalms. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna read this, y'all. So I opened the book of Psalms. It's like 800 chapters in that joke. So I said, wow, I'm like, oh, look, I'm scared, but this is a lot of work. I said, where you want me to stop? She said, it don't matter. Read the book of Psalms. I'm like, Mom, it's 100+ chapters in this joke. Where you want me to stop? She said, Ryan, open that joke and read it. So me being me, I opened it. Oh Lord, don't rebuke me in your anger or discipline me in your rage. Your arrows have struck deep and your blows are crushing me. That's one. That's chapter 38, verse 1 and 2. 106, chapter 106. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His faithful love endures forever. He can list the glorious miracles of the Lord. Who can ever praise him enough? Amen. So as I'm reading these jumps in my head, I'm like, what are they talking about? Once I start reading them out loud, I'm praying to God. I'm asking God, like, you know what I'm saying? Like God, I messed up. But I know that you can help me get through something. And I'm not scared to come to you because I did something wrong. So at that point, that's when I started, you know what I'm saying? Everything I deal with in my life, all I thought was the Psalms. Read and just read out to the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Just ask for forgiveness. For those in here that don't know how to pray, man, go read the book of Psalms. Go read the book of Psalms out loud. Go in the room by yourself. Turn everything off. Read the book of Psalms out loud, and you'll be praying. Mm-hmm. So fast forward to when I get to college. Well, still in high school. I'm struggling with school. I'm barely graduating. I barely graduated from high school. I couldn't qualify to go to a Division I, Division II, Division III. I couldn't even, I couldn't go nowhere. My grades were terrible. I ended up graduating by the grace of God. Ended up getting picked up by a school, Lackawanna College in Pennsylvania. I went to Lackawanna College. You know what I'm saying? What I thought was doing great things, I was doing great things. And the summer came of my freshman year, and I got a phone call telling me that they was looking for a better player. And like in my head, I'm like, a better player? Like what? Like what more could you want? You know what I'm saying? And talked to roommates, I talked to other people on my floor, everybody like, you got cut? You got cut? Like how you get cut? How you get cut? Come to find out all of us was getting cut for somebody, well not somebody, the people in my room selling marijuana, people coming in and out smoking marijuana. And I was the guy, I'm just like, man, as long as I'm in the corner of the room, I got curtains every step. I'm like, I'm in the corner. I ain't in none of this. But as they say, guilty by association. So I was cut from Lackawanna. Got picked up here at Shepherd. Coach Ramon reached out to him, told him I needed a home. I came here. He told me I will come here. He's not guaranteeing a starting spot, but I will compete. That's all he had to tell me. That's all I wanted to do. I wanted to compete. I get here, and they got these dudes, man. The D-line was crazy. The D-line was crazy. I'm like, oh, now, man, like, I'm about to go back to Lackawanna and slim what's up. You know what I'm saying? D-line was crazy, man. D1 transfers, All-Americans, freshmen. He was a freshman, I was a freshman. Dudes like that. And as I got there, my mindset was, man, I'm gonna get in front of all these youngsters. I don't care. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And that arrogance came back from when I was in high school, where I had the little, you know what I'm saying, the downfalls of my life of being an arrogant person. I came here and I had to learn the hard way. I was blessed to play my first year here, you know, but I learned through adversity that it's okay to take the back seat. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to not be the guy. It's okay to not hear your name called every day. It's okay to, you know what I'm saying, help somebody that's in front of you. In my junior year, come back, I'm in trouble for my grades. Once again, for me, my arrogance came back while I'm in my freshman year. I can't play the first 3 games of my sophomore year. I miss camp, I fall behind, and while I'm home, I start getting sick. I start getting real sick. And a lot, you know what I'm saying? I start getting sick. And like, I kept fighting, you know what I'm saying? I kept fighting. It was times I was in my room, I couldn't even get out of my bed, man, by my own strength. But I knew I had a team out there that needed me in practice, in games, and anything. I knew somebody needed me, so I put out all my effort to do everything I could for them dudes out there. Ooh. Fast forward to my junior year. I got a full training camp. All summer I'm working hard, you know what I'm saying? Working hard. And I come here, come back, play a whole season, a great season, a season I would never forget, with some dudes I would never forget. Then I go home. And I find out I got a heartburn, like, I found out that I was born with holes in the heart, and that I've been playing with it for my whole career. And the whole time I'm thinking that my chest just hurt from a hit, or my chest hurt from me lifting too hard. It was my heart. It was pain from my heart, and I was still out there doing what I wanted to do. Now, I could have died out there, man. witchcraft over this since it happened, man. I can't believe this, bro. Well, I look at it as another Walmart. It ain't nothing but another Walmart. It ain't nothing I can't get through, no matter how hard it get. I got an uncle who's been in prison for 26 plus years. He tell me every time he talk to me, man, he proud of me. I thought I let so many people down, but he always tell me how much he proud of me, because how I keep pushing. I don't take no for an answer, but I can't do none of that without God, bro. None of that without God, man. He tell me, every time he tell me, the adversity that you face in your life, it don't do nothing but build you and make you stronger. And the more that you endure, the more that you respect it. People look at you and tell you that and think you're strong because you are strong. But just understand you're not getting through no adversity without God, man. If I ain't prayed, if I ain't have a mother that prayed, if I ain't had people in my life that prayed, man, I'd be dead, man. I would be gone, bro. Like, people just don't know, man. The stuff that I've been through in my life, the stuff that I've seen, my peers that's gone, my men that's gone. It could have been me, man. This ain't how I wanted this to go, cuz. I'm sorry. Man. Well, I just want people to know, man. Like, I gotta stop crying at this junk, club. Oh. Alright, I'm out of right there. I'm out of there. So, as I keep saying about Walmarts, y'all, whoever go in here and go to church, it's a song that the people sing at church. Me and my cousin, we always used to joke, because all the old ladies and old men used to sing it. It's this song, it's, I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. Me and my cousin used to be in church dying laughing, getting in trouble and all that for laughing at the people. But it's crazy that song is sticking with me today, man. Because I'm a soldier. Everybody in here, we soldiers, man. And if you gotta look at every day as that you a soldier. And the stuff that you're going through is war marks, man. In the army, people get shot, people get hurt. It's man, look, life is a war. I look at it like life is a war, life is a fight. Life is a fight, life is a war. You going in it every day with God on your team, man. And that's why I'm gonna go back to Joshua 1:9. It says, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord will be with you wherever you go. He will be with you wherever you go. That's why I fear no man, because God is with me. I don't have fears of anything. I ain't getting on a roller coaster now, but I don't have too many fears, man, because I know God is with me every step that I take. So, you know what I'm saying? I just really hope, I really hope this don't help somebody in here, man.
Amen.
Real, like, on social media, my name's No Limit Soldier. My name No Limit Soldier on everything. It used to be No Limit because, like, back in the day, my brother used to listen to Master P and all that. But that No Limit Soldier, I feel like, I'm a soldier, and it's no limit that nobody can take me to where I'm a break. It ain't no limits for me. No limits at all for me. So I want everybody here to be a No Limit Soldier, man. Yeah, that's it. Any questions or anything like that?
I definitely appreciate you saying that's what you share for all these people. But when you were talking about when you're in Lackawanna, you ain't got cut for not something that you did, but for something that your roommates had did. A scripture that came to mind in Proverbs 24, 21, 22, it says, my child, fear the Lord and the King. Don't associate with rebels, for disaster will hit them suddenly. Who knows what punishment will come from the Lord and the King? So it's just wise to be aware of our surroundings, because you never know how someone else's punishment from the Lord can affect you because you're in the wrong place. That's why I appreciate that.
Yeah, that was definitely powerful. The fact that you went up there and told that story, you can see the emotion behind it and how everything transpired in your life. You can definitely see God's movement. And I just want to say, those prayers that went before you was true covering on you on the field, because as you said, you could have died, you know what I'm saying, but those prayers that went before you kept you safe on the field. And a lot of us in here, we have prayers that have gone before us that is keeping us here right now. And it's just, what I want to say is, there's going to be a time where we're going to have to pray for ourselves, and we're going to have to, ask God to cover us. We're going to have that blood of Jesus on us. So that's all I have.
Just like Ron and Jared said, thank you for sharing your testimony. Definitely affected me. It's never easy to talk about the low points in your life, especially when it actually changes your life around. But just to everybody, just continue to trust God through the process, because He works in ways where even when it might not seem like He's working in your best interest at the time, it all works out for your good in the end. So what you're going through definitely will make you stronger.
I just wanted to say thank you for just sharing your testimony, and just for being vulnerable up here and just allowing God to use you. It's just really powerful, but all I see in your testimony is just God humbling you. And the scripture here says, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up. And I think ultimately, spiritually, where you're going, you're being elevated. Like right now you're being elevated, even though you didn't, get where you wanted to be in this world. Like, you're stronger for where you're going, and nothing's going to be able to stop you. Like you said, no limits, because He built you to be strong. And ultimately, just what you found out about, the condition of your heart, all things is possible. Just believe that all things is possible, and I'm not going to say God put that there, not at all. I'm not saying that at all. But in that circumstance, God is making you stronger, and you don't even have to worry about anything. Healing can come to you. But I just like how your testimony is so unique, because the circumstances didn't stop you. The circumstances didn't stop you. You just overcame it. And I think that's just a perfect example of what faith really is. And I just thank you for telling your testimony.
That's it. Appreciate y'all, man. You tell everybody.